Hello, it's Laura Joy. I'm reading from Genesis. This is chapter 3, and today is Sunday, the 21st, 2024. Okay, chapter 3. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of any tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, Of the fruit of the trees of the garden we may eat, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Which he did not say. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as God, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took the fruit thereof and did eat. And she gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves girdles. And they heard the voice of the Lord walking in the garden toward the cool of the day. And the man said to his wife, and the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called unto the man and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat? And the man said, The woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. And the Lord God said unto the woman, What is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And the Lord God said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, cursed art thou from among the cattle, and from among all beasts of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, between thy seed and her seed, and they shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise their heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy pain, and thy travail in pain. Thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be unto thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And unto Adam he said, Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree which I commanded thee, saying, Thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake, in toil shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shalt bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat of the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. And the man called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all the living. And the Lord God made for Adam and his wife garments of skins, and clothed them. And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us. We know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life, and eat and live forever. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground whence he was taken. So he drove out the man and placed at the east of the Garden of Eden the cherubim and the flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. Oh my goodness. I think I skipped a page. I'm gonna stop there because the next is chapter 4. It says IV, chapter IV, which is chapter 4. So, just to recap, that was talking about how Eve took of the fruit of the tree after the serpent tricked her into thinking that it was something good, something she learned. She thought, oh, I can be wise. They're eating this fruit. And I think that wasn't actually, I don't think the fruit itself had supernatural powers. I think it was just, it sets your mind on that path of there's good and there's evil. And the serpent tricked her into doing that action, which made her like think of good and evil things, But I don't know, maybe there was supernatural powers in the fruit. Maybe there was. But what else? God cursed the serpent. He cursed the serpent to eat dust the rest of his life and be on his belly. Huh. And then he cursed, let's see, Eve, saying that she'll bring forth children in pain, and her desire would be for her husband. That was a curse. So I guess that was the curse. And then Adam's curse was that he would till the ground in pain and sweat and tears and blood, I guess. It didn't really say blood, but till the ground, till sweat comes out of his forehead. And I know guys do not like to do anything. They do not like to till the ground. They do not like it. But that was their curse. They do not gain anything unless they sweat. So, those are the 3 curses. That's interesting that there's 3 of them. There's 3 of them in the Trinity, and then there's 3 curses. I wonder if one curse came from each head of the Trinity. I wonder. That's something interesting to think about. Anyway, you take care. Yes, I'm going back to wearing these glasses because I think they look better. Even though I look evil in them. Don't I look evil in them? Yes. Anyway. I hope you learned something, and I'm planning on gaming later on today. After church, I think about 1 or 2 o'clock, maybe earlier than that. I'll see about a time. I'm gonna say, yeah, I can't say, I can't say because we might go somewhere today, and I don't really know if what time that would be. Not if, what time that would be. Anyway, you take care. Auf Wiedersehen.